There is real fear in Nashville tonight. ICE agents have rounded up nearly 200 people, and information about who and where they are remains hard to get.
And some Metro government officials are so far been defiant. Now, Nashville's congressman wants the mayor investigated. On the House floor this week, MAGA Republican Andy Ogles openly called for a congressional investigation into Mayor Freddie O'Connell. O'Connell has publicly criticized the immigration roundups and instructed Metro Police not to help ICE agents with their work. Ogles accuses O'Connell of collusion and said keeping federal agents from doing their job. O'Connell's office had no comment further, but we asked Ogles about the accusations today.
What we've seen is Homeland Security, ICE, doing a fantastic job across this country, investigating and deporting primarily illegal criminals, and some would even call them terrorists, murderers, rapists, child traffickers. Even in Nashville, we've seen those, checking those boxes as well. Unfortunately, the mayor's put out some statements indicating that there may be some interference from the city and from nonprofit organizations funded by the city. So we're going to take a look at it, and we'll see what happens next.
Of the 196 people ICE says they've detained across Metro, the Department of Homeland Security has identified only 5. They do have serious criminal histories. One man was wanted for murder in his home country. Another had a previous rape conviction.
Information about the other 191 people is murky at best. ICE claims many of them were criminals or people here illegally. We have no way of verifying that. Well, you heard the congressman say some would even call these people terrorists. As far as we know, none were charged with terrorism.
And terrorism has a very specific definition under the law. Title 18 of the U.S. law defines it as activities that appear to intend to intimidate or coerce a civilian population, influence the policy of a government, or affect the conduct of a government through mass destruction, assassination, or kidnapping. We asked Ogles if he has spoken with Metro government leaders since this all began. He says he has not.
But Ogles says he has talked with the Homeland Security Secretary about O'Connell's actions. DHS also criticized the mayor this week, calling him pro-open borders.
Now, one of Ogles and Homeland Security's top pieces of evidence against O'Connell is the Belonging Fund. It launched shortly after the raids and has raised more than $240,000 for impacted families. Ogles claims your tax dollars are going toward it, but that's just not true. Metro government leaders say the money is made up of private donations from neighbors and several nonprofits.